This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Yelena MRDJENOVICH, who's won multiple world champions in 3 weight classes. One of the most decorated female fighters Canada has ever produced. Katie Taylor, one of the...
This bout is scheduled for...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
And what I say...
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Good left hand. Lands with the right counter. They threw the hook, it didn't land. We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
You're getting everything tonight, and you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses, because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
She got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Nice punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. Well, there was no doubt about it. Here we go for round 2. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. They exchange punches. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. A big whiff with the right hook. She just misses with that big right hand. Nice counter punch. Counter right. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. That left counter punch will score. Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense, all the time. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Nice job by her to block that jab. Good left counter that lands. You'd like to see more jabs. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Good counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Left counter scores. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And that hook misses. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Fantastic punch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job landing that left counter punch. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. She blocks that jab. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. On to the 4th we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
MRDJENOVICH just got caught. She's been in wars before. She knows what to do, but can she do it? No, we don't see a knockdown. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. MRDJENOVICH in trouble. MRDJENOVICH goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Good counter left hand there. Great counter right hand there. Lucky that hook didn't score. And a counter left. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Punch, counter punch. Good counter right hand again. Let's see how the game plan. Back into the fray here in round 5. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. That punch lands. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Counter punching. Perfect punch. No rest for the weary. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. They better start respecting each other's punching power.
This is all about ego. Safety is out of the window. Tactics are out of the window. They don't need gloves. They need beer glasses. The way they're fighting, this is ridiculous.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. On to the 6th round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. There's a counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
She blocks the hook. Missing with the hook. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them. It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Punch, counter punch. She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The perfect counter lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Can you imagine being a judge here? How can you judge these? What shots are being thrown? There's no sense there. The corners are going mad, trying to plead with the fight to behave, step back, settle down.
No power in those punches. That counter shot lands. Punch, counter punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a what? There's the bell to start round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. Good counter punching. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
It's all offense all the time. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter and the cornerman's.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? She can't find a home for that jab. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That left hook misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nobody home with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Why aren't they defending? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you. And there's the bell for round 10. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Nothing but air on that hook. These two are the perfect dance partners. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And this is not where MRDJENOVICH wants to be. And that's exactly where she doesn't need to be. Looks like they're out of trouble. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.